hang on a hot second now. We haven't seen each other in forever, and this is how we kick things off?
I informed you we were training.
Sure, yeah, training. You didn't say a word about kicking things into overdrive like this.
I have deemed as much to be necessary. And we will continue as such until you present yourself as, at bare minimum, the greatest fighter in the kingdom.
The greatest what? In the where now? Come on, cut me some slack here. At least tell me what this is all about.
I heard you came bearing gifts for Maester Midas on your prior visit.
Yeah, just some coffee from Earth he asked for. That shouldn't cause any trouble for things on your planet here, though.
Her Highness and Nina found out.
And?
The two caused quite the scene before him, lamenting how unfair it was to them.
Oh.
They are in uproar. They called to see you again, to travel once more through the stars.
Okay.
Our princess is a person of import our nation cannot replace, and Nina the same.
Ah. Okay, I think I know where this is going.
If you are to take them with you into the stars, prove yourself here and now. Convince me I can entrust them into your hands.
Bingo. Got it. I figured it was something like that.
My chakram are much more swift than your cowardly feet.
If you're so worried about the girls, then catch up with us, Albie!
Halt, Ray! Do not presume to think you can run!
Heads up! Got yourself another big old stack of books from Dr. Eason.
Oh, thanks. Just plop them over there.
Right over where exactly? It seems like books about the thyroid and junk, so I'll pop them into your endocrine system shelf.
Someone's learning their way around my library.
Hard not to when I'm here every day. You know, this would be a whole lot easier if we just used my gadgets from Vergald.
I'm pretty sure we agreed we wouldn't. Oh, hey, if you're hanging around, why not study with me to be a doctor? Or maybe an iatromancer.
Not in my cards.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. I'm just beat. Say, Ray, coffee! Make me coffee!
Really now?
It just never tastes the same when I make it. Your special brew tastes a million times better.
Do you have any idea how hard it was to get that stuff past Marielle? The cup of excellence is the best coffee on Earth, period. Make sure you don't just go wasting it, Nina. Not after all that hassle.
All the more reason you should make it. Oh, come on, please, pretty please.
Fine. 1 cup of Joe coming right out.
That's the stuff.
Delicious.
There goes half my stress.
Only half? Huh? Okay, okay.
There goes the rest.
Yeah, sure.
See, you'd be a great doc.
I'm pretty confident nobody thinks that but you.
The further we press our investigations, the more I find I have to learn.
Yeah, we knew this was gonna be tough from the get-go. it is what it is. Tell you what, though, I'm glad to have your help.
Am I more useful now than during Elena's restoration?
Would you give me a break already? Without your help, we wouldn't have even had a clue on where to begin with these investigations. We're truly grateful, Midas. Especially Elena and my dad.
Yet I am rewarded with coffee beans.
Yeah, I figured you'd feel that way. So I brought you this. Fresh out of a new mining shaft they discovered under Vergnus. Pretty cool, huh?
Keep such precious samples out of your hands and the air.
It's not as rare as you'd think. They're pulling these out by the truckload down there, so...
These symbological equations, they are indeed similar. Nearly identical to the foundational systems of semiomancy we study here. We will have to meet with Malkia and pray she grant us permission to dig another tunnel here.
And don't forget, we only get to poke around down there as long as we follow the rules the locals set.
I need not be reminded. I don't fancy facing her wrath. But this stone will be key to our investigations as of the morn. Now then, we've idled enough.
Well, back to it then.
At the end of all this, we may well find that you and I share descendants and are distant cousins of the same family tree.
Yeah, I need someone like you in the family like I need a centralist cousin. Oh, I got fingers crossed you never find any such link.
I may well say the same.
All finished.
Hey there, how'd your doctor checkup go?
They replaced all the jury-rigged patches with official parts. I appear to be in excellent shape once again.
Oh, that's good news. They didn't give you any grief for that rush job we had to do on you back on Aster, did they?
The Arnold robotics staff were impressed. Claimed it was beyond any usual emergency hotfix. Midas seems to have near OPA-level mechanical prowess.
Yeah, huh. Alright, how about that?
I would like to clear something up, Ray.
Okay. That's new. Don't think you've ever talked to me like this before. So, what's going on here?
I am suddenly reminded. On Aster 4, I found myself broken and under assault from Colonel Valange. You and Midas worked hard through the night to patch me up, yes?
Yeah?
But once I was back in working order and awoke you, you seemed off. Not your usual self. Midas was there for me in your stead.
That's good to hear.
You expressed not joy, but gave only a curt acknowledgement.
Did I? Can't say I remember.
It seemed so very unlike you that I found myself fixated on it. I spent hundreds of hours analyzing your words and speech pattern, and just now, your reaction finally gave me my answer.
Uh-huh.
You were, as your kind call it, jealous, yes?
What? No!
I believe I may have upset you by praising Midas. You wanted to rescue me all by yourself. Isn't that right?
No. I mean, well, yeah, but not like that, exactly. You just caught me off guard, okay?
I am aware, which is why I am consoling you now. To show you that I am, and always will be, your partner. No one else's.
Right then. I do believe the planetary representatives must be at a consensus by now.
Good sir, surely you see the merits in joining the Pangalactic Federation. We would hate to return today empty-handed. If you would just sign the dotted line.
Lieutenant Kenny, I hear the Federation has found itself in quite the predicament of late.
It's Lieutenant Colonel. This information came from...
Lieutenant Colonel?
The very future of the Federation seems to be at risk, yet not a word of it was mentioned here. You understand our lack of confidence?
You may be right.
Lieutenant Colonel, surely none of this is related to the matter at hand.
Sorry, buddy. You forgot to ask our opinion on that.
What? What is the meaning of this?
Allow me to introduce you to Raymond Lawrence of the planet Vergold. He's currently assisting our government in an advisory role on matters concerning these negotiations.
Well, and you didn't think to consult with us?
And what might that have done for us? I gotta be honest with you. We've just about had it up to here with all these secrets you've been keeping. So why don't we start this process over again with all the actual facts laid out? What do you say, Lieutenant Kenny?
Yes, I would agree. You really saved me back there.
You sure you ought to be thanking me? I mean, I just came in and busted up plans you had to add a new planet to the Federation.
You did, and that's exactly what we needed. We really need to stomp out the corrupt practices Remington and his supporters put in effect. Backroom dealings, influence bought through bribes, the Federation's hands are still far from clean.
Typical problematic feds. Man, I'm really starting to wish other planets would step up and start seeing through their tricks too.
Not sure there's much we can do about that. The scales of power are too heavily tipped.
But if we gotta keep playing middleman, we might just end up with another planetary alliance led by Vergold instead. It ain't easy keeping organizations this big together.
If the Federation falls, well, that's just another page in history. Okay then. Federation envoy is off this way.
Right then.
I don't know if you heard, Ray, but I got promoted to Lieutenant Colonel.
Ah, moving on up in the world, huh?
I could find myself an admiral one day. So you know, if things do work out that way.
If things work out what way?
The whole Vergold-led planetary alliance bit.
Oh, that.
If I climb the ranks on this end, and you on yours, who knows? Maybe our paths might cross again.
I could think of worse.
Really?
But don't hold your breath.
I'm in this for the long haul.
Oh. Sounds like we could have a deal then.
And that's a promise.
Promise. Say, Malkia... this isn't really, you know, all that relaxing.
I imagine not. But this is all part of your training.
My what now? What training?
Sit still, at ease. You do far too much. Nilbeth needs all the help it can get to recover from this Scorpium tragedy, certainly. But if you do all the work, it weakens my position.
Right.
You could stand to relax from time to time. This I do only out of concern for you, you see. I seek to train your work ethic out of you.
I see. Yeah, I'm still not sure how I feel about being seen like this, though.
You are a hero of our world, and a man one day meant to be partner to the leader of all Trathen. Why then should you not be lavished as such? This is but the service you deserve.
Yeah, huh? Do I, though? If I got accustomed to this, I'd turn into a waste of space.
Would you now? Perhaps that is for the best.
Hey, I'm not kidding here.
I am inclined to wonder what you might be like at your worst. Show me, what might I expect? No matter what becomes of you, I shall never turn away. Oh?
That's enough for me. Oh, time to get back to work.
Silly boy.
Ready then?
Whenever you are.
Right. To battle.
Talk about stragglers. Glad you and I got through that in one piece.
I found it exhilarating. It is an odd sensation, feeling so connected to someone outside the continuum.
It's funny, huh? You and me get along just fine, but somehow you and them don't.
I suppose you can chalk that up to the limitations of Scorpium evolution. A diversion in the path they choose to follow, and my own. I take this as proof that in the end, we are still alive, and retain our humanity within our core.
Guess so, huh?
You may have correctly assumed I feel trepidation in fighting my comrades. But, to be honest, there are things more important to me that I wish to protect here.
Well, if you ask me, this planet's worth it.
Yes, it is very easy to see why she chose to live out her final days on this planet.
Who did?
I talk too much. We should make our return soon. Princess Leticia's concern is only bound to grow the longer we take here. This planet and its people will never truly be safe until the remnants of the Scorpium Centralists are eradicated. My fight goes on until then.
Same here. All right, ready for another go?
Yes, my friend. May we both be trustworthy guardians of this place, so dear to us.
Well, I dare say I ate more than my fill.
Oh, what I wouldn't give to see the look on the people of Aster's faces right now. Seeing their princess walking around town with food on her face.
Enough. 'Twould be sufficient to simply say as much. No need to jest at my expense. This is quite the charming planet.
Right? Not to brag or nothing, but I always thought it'd be a great place to bring a princess someday.
Huh. Do I sense a growing pompousness in your behavior of late?
A let me revel in getting the most famous girl in the kingdom all to myself for a bit.
Very well, Ray. I suppose I should give thanks for such fleeting moments of freedom. Where might our next journey take us?
To the Star Resort and to Noah. It's this place Vergald has close ties with. Really something, I'll tell you.
Somewhere you would like to take a princess, perchance?
Something like that.
I am certain I would enjoy any environ with you. Would you like to take me there?
You bet I would. Let's mosey on.